All right, hello. Let's try this again. I just tried to start filming and I realized that it looked unnaturally dark and my camera light was not on. So here we go again. This is my book haul for June. I have tried to record this like 2 other times in the last few days and it has not worked out very well. So here's hoping third or fourth is charm. If you hear a noise, it's either my air conditioning or my cats. There's also a weird noise going on outside, but we're gonna try and ignore that. Hopefully the camera does not pick that up, but that would be my luck. Okay, so we're gonna start. I have a manga, some danmei, some manhwa, and then fantasy and sci-fi. So I think we're gonna start with what I was able to read in June. So we're gonna start with my manga, and it's This Monster Wants to Eat Me. There is an anime for this, and I think I like how the story is very simple, straight to the point. There's not a whole lot of info dumping, exposition, all that stinking stuff. But I don't like how utterly thin this book is, especially for the price. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eventually get to the anime, watch the first season or whatever of the anime, and then so long as there's not like a season 2 starting or something, I mean it'll probably get one, but I think I'm gonna pick it up from where the anime ends. So yep. Okay, the next one. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay, so it's Little Mushroom, Volume 2, the manhwa. So I kind of made a promise with myself regarding this. I am not the story is interesting, the art is gorgeous. But the manhwa is just moving super slow for me. It's just moving really slow. The danmei is coming out in the beginning of August, and I'm really eager to pick that up. But these books, they're hardcover. And so between that and the goodies that come in them and the pretty foiling, they are expensive. They are anywhere from $20 to $25, depending on if you can find them on sale or if there's a deal going on or something. So I told myself that if I was not hooked or if the story didn't seem like it was picking up as I read through this volume, I would not continue it. But then this volume ends on a cliffhanger. And so I got volume 3. And, yeah, I will say that out of the 3 manhwa volumes, I think this one so far is my favorite. It feels like things are moving, things are happening. We're not moving at a snail's pace anymore, which I'm really glad about. But I think even though this is my favorite volume out of all 3, I'm going to focus on the danmei, and I will just maybe continue to pick these up down the line if I have some extra money. I ordered this in June, but it didn't arrive until July 1st. And so I read it, and yeah, I read it super fast. Okay, next we're going to do our danmei. And so we have Stars of Chaos by Priest. I'm not sure. I've kind of heard mixed things about this. And then I'm not sure how I feel regarding the relationship. Yeah, I don't know. It might not be for me. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm willing to give it a chance. I'm trying to find more Danmei titles that are complete, that are short and complete. Like, they don't have more than like 5 or 6 volumes. But I feel like I'm also very picky. And so I don't like the same things as everybody else. So I don't know. We'll see. Moving on, we have, I think this is the only other Danmei I got for June. Slowing down a little. So we've got The Ballad of Sword and Wine. And this one's been on my radar for a while. I just haven't picked it up. But this and then Stars of Chaos were both on sale on Amazon. I don't know if they still are. I do have another book. I'm going to have to go grab it. I was like, I don't have any more. I do. I knew I was missing one. But anyway, this has been on my radar for a while. And so I decided to finally pick it up. I'm trying, unless if it's done by an author that I know I'm going to like their writing, I think I'm going to calm down on Danmei. Just because I don't need to be buying volumes if there's a chance that I will not like the series. Okay, and then I'm going to go get my next volume. Okay, I'm back. So speaking of favorite authors, the next volume we have is Joyful Reunion Volume 4. And no, I have not started reading this series, but it is done by an author who I really, really enjoy. And so, yeah. And then I'll show you some art. I can't show you all of it. There's some not like super explicit things, but enough to imply. And I really don't want to get I can't show that, I don't think. I think the kids are outside playing. What the heck was that? Oh, it's my neighbors. Woo! I mean, I guess that would have been okay to show. I don't think there was anything. But, yeah, so this is a favorite author, so I will finish buying this series and then finish buying, oh my gosh, my favorite series. I've talked about it 50 million times. Why can't I think of it? I'm having a brain fart. Oh my gosh, guys, I literally can't remember it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, hold on. Dinghai Fuxing Records. I literally had to go walk into my living room because I could not remember the name. Oh my gosh. But yes, I will finish buying out both of those series, and then I think I will do a binge read when they're both complete and just fly through them. The next book, I don't think I did an unboxing for this, but I believe I did buy it in June. We're moving on to our fantasy and our sci-fi now. So this is Stormbreaker. And I got this because I was kind of craving a dystopian book. And I had bought a book called Beneath. That sounded really interesting, but I just was not vibing with the writing. And so I tapped out like the first few chapters. I don't know. It just wasn't for me. But this sounds interesting. I've read the sample. It seemed to hook me. So I'm going to give this a try. Next we have, so we have my current read through right now, and I actually made a separate video for these. Cage of Starlight. This is done by the author of The Lord of the Empty Isles. I will not go into too much depth about why I have 2 copies. Go watch my other video. I also have some personal thoughts about Lord of the Empty Isles and stuff if you want to hear that. But this is what I'm currently reading through. You can kind of see I'm in the last chunk. But I will say I am enjoying this a lot more than Lord of the Empty Isles. This is like what I expected Lord of the Empty Isles to be. Like, I don't, this is what I really expected. So, I mean, it's better. There are some minor complaints and nitpicks, and I probably won't rate this more than like 3 stars. But I am enjoying it. So, this is Goldsboro. This is Blackwell's. You cannot buy this on Amazon. You have to go through another book thing, company, whatever. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit faster. Next, I have Dark Rise by C.S. Pacat. This has been on my radar as well for a long time, since before release. It released in hardback first, and I didn't feel like buying the hardback. I'm not sure. I've seen mixed reviews about this, but you know, I'm curious to try it. I got it because it was on sale. Oh my goodness, I'm opening my cabinet with my shirt. Okay, next we have The Magpie Lord. And I need to learn to pay better attention because how thin this book is. I spent like over $10 for this. I think it's just shy of like 200 pages. Yeah, it's just shy. But I don't know. Maybe I need to read shorter books. I seem to be struggling, unless if a book hooks me or I really want to read it. I've been struggling with books and reading them, so maybe I need to read some shorter books for a while. I don't know. Okay, and then the last one is the third book in the Sugar and Vice series, Edge of Mercy. And it's kind of bittersweet. I'm not a person who usually finishes a lot of series, but I've been enjoying this one, and I'm kind of sad that it's going to be ending, but at the same time, I'm very glad this volume is out. So I will probably jump into this as soon as I'm done reading Cage of Starlight. I'm trying to get back into reading, guys. I'm trying. Okay, let's see if I can do this without messing everything up. But yeah. And of course, there go my cats. There go my cats, making some noise. I don't know what I'm doing. Video's a little longer than what I wanted it to be, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, it's a little late, but these are all the books I read or got in June. So yeah, if you've read any of these or you're curious about reading any of these, let me know in the comments. That would be neat. So, all right, that'll do it for this time. Until next time, bye.